At the John Daly Major Ed Foundation, we also focus on making sure that we partner up with great organizations. Great organizations like St. Jude's, great organizations like the Boys and Girls Club, our friends at Warriors for Freedom, our friends at Force 50 Foundation, which provides veterans the health care that they need. As you can see, we are the safety net at the John Daly Major Ed Foundation to make sure that no one gets left behind on the field of battle and that you're taken care of in the home front. God bless you. God bless the United States of America. Hoorah!
Baseball? Nah. Football? Done it. I think I'm going to go after the PGA Tour.
Bo, you're going to need the right equipment company.
I think I got that.
Tour Edge backs all their clubs with a lifetime warranty.
I know.
They ship all their premium clubs within 48 hours.
I know.
All their premium clubs are hand-built in the USA.
I know.
You know, Tour Edge has won 35 times out here.
Guys, I know.
Pound for pound, nothing comes close.
And we're back here on BGT TV, Biggs Golf Talk. I am John Quick. He is Bill Cuevas. And Bill, I will tell you, I could talk firsthand about Tour Edge golf's most solid investment, pound for pound.
Nothing comes close.
And the reason why I could talk firsthand is when I was at that outing, I realized my 3-wood was rattling. And so I had to send it back, and in less than 5 days, got my a new 3-wood back.
Wow.
So
and it's not just because it's you and we.
Right. It's not because it's not
no,
because
it's what they do. I mean,
right.
Yeah, that's their policy. They do it. And they stand by their product. And I mean, you saw. I mean, we've been to the warehouse and over there in Batavia, so we saw how they have every club, and if they don't, they will ship you something comparable to get you what you have if the warranty for that warranty. They even had your bag, your first bag. So they have it all in that warehouse to make sure that they can stand by what they talk about. We love those guys. Hopefully we can see them soon. We got to make a visit out there, man.
We do.
I miss Chicago. We got a lot of people out in Chicago.
Do a tour,
we just got to go to Chicago and do a tour. Yeah. I think that's what we got to do. We'll hit. There's like 5 or 6 places there.
Yeah.
You know, so I think we go over there and just have some fun. I miss it there. And we got to have that. What's that famous place that we went to that we had the cheese fries and the hot dogs? Yeah, Portillo's.
We have one out here. We have one out here. I'm like there every month. I'm there. I'm like
yeah. They have one in Florida, but I didn't like it at the same as Chicago.
Right.
You know, that's like having Chicago pizza in Florida. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
It's not Chicago. It's not the same. You know, and even in New York, it might be the water. It could be the water. It could be something. It's not the same. I don't care what anybody says. It's not the same.
Well, I'll tell you, out here, PXG is really, they have a fitting thing out here. However, I haven't reached out to them, obviously, because I'm pro staff on, media staff for Tour Edge. So I'm very happy with Tour Edge. I'm not looking for it to move to anywhere else. And that's just proof on, this lifetime warranty and, what they offer for customer service.
And it's true. Pound for pound, nothing comes close. Dollar for dollar, nothing comes close. I mean, besides, forget about the 48-hour turnaround. The price.
And certainly what I'm saying to you is, yes, get fitted for the clubs that fit you, but don't discount Tour Edge out of that picture.
Nope.
And when you get fitted, ask them about Tour Edge.
Yeah. That's it.
Obviously, certainly, people will look at you if you're playing PXGs and they're like, oh, this dude's got money, But is it really good enough for your game?
And that's the thing. Can you play up to it?
Right.
So, I had like my first, I guess, legit minus my Mizunos, I got fit for these Japanese club, right? So it's like an $8,000 iron set. And you know what I do with it? Nothing. I look at it and I say, you're so pretty. That's about it. You know what I mean? I play with my Tour. I got professionally fit for my Tour Edge. I love my Tour Edge, and it performs. You know what I mean? There's clubs inside there, you know, with the technology that David puts into it, Mr. Glott. It's incredible, man. The stuff that goes into these clubs. You saw, I mean, we've seen the growth in the last 5 years with John Claffey in there, doing the stuff with the Champions Tour. You have secret lovers of Torres on tour, you know, they're secret, because we know it when you go to these events and these players, these tour players, that when they take off their head cover, that head cover doesn't always match what's underneath it. So, you know,
one of those people could be this gentleman right here, Lee Westwood,
mm-hmm.
recently called for the unification of LIV Golf and the PGA Tour.
Okay.
He said that fans are the only losers due to the divide in professional golf.
Mm-hmm.
And so rightly so.
Yeah.
Westwood was one of the earliest to join the Saudi-backed circuit 2 years ago. He is one of the captains of the Majestics Golf Club and recently tied for third at LIV Golf Nashville. This week, he is in Newport, Rhode Island for the U.S. Senior Open. During the pre-event press conference at Newport Country Club on Tuesday, Westwood expressed his opinion regarding the PGA Tour PIF deal. He said, as per ASAP Sports, no matter what the level of golf is, I think if the best players at every level don't come together and play, there's only one loser, and that's the fans watching. We need to somehow figure a way to get the best players playing against each other more often. 2 years ago, many top names besides Lee Westwood decided to move to the much more lucrative LIV Golf League, which was backed by Saudi Arabia's PIF. As a result, the PGA Tour banned them from participating in the events in the future. Since then, LIV and PGA Tour golfers have only competed together during the four majors. I think when you look at the U.S. Open 2 weeks ago, or the Masters, or the PGA Championship, Westwood continued, people are happy to see Bryson or Cam or John Rahm coming and playing in these big events. It's basically getting all the best players together in one tournament to compete against each other. And that's what you want at the highest level. You want all the best players there, he added. Well, since the inception of LIV Golf, 2 of the 8 majors have been won by Saudi-backed circuit professionals. Brooks Koepka won the PGA Championship last year, and Bryson DeChambeau became the latest U.S. Open champion. So what's next for Lee Westwood? We all know he's up there in age. He's on the senior circuit. Lee Westwood is set to make his U.S. Senior Open debut this week. The Senior U.S. Open Championship will take place from Thursday, June 27th to Sunday, June 30th. So tomorrow's the last day for it. At Newport Club in Rhode Island, Lee Westwood earned his spot in the U.S. Open field by being part of the 2021 Ryder Cup team. He is grouped with Jerry Kelly and Miguel Angel Jimenez for the first round. The trio will tee off from the first hole on Thursday at 8:24 a.m. That day has already passed. But Richard Bland, another LIV golf player, is also competing this week. He qualified for the Newport event after winning the Senior PGA Championship last month. With his victory, he became the first golfer from Saudi-backed circuit to win a senior major. And Bill, everyone is, up in roars about the Saudi-backed and all this stuff. However, I don't know if anybody has known this, but Rory McIlroy just committed to the Saudi Arabia tournament that they're going to be playing there. That's
the one that they did every year. They got paid for their appearance right off the bat. I believe it. And while you read it, I'm thinking, as you see the tables turn, you think of it this way. They're looking. Excuse me. So you got the thing is 54 holes, as opposed to 72 holes. You got the difference. Let's say we go 72 holes.
13 events.
You used to have a field of 125. Now the field in LIV is a smaller field. and stuff like that. So you combine the two of them, now you have well over that 125 number. Now, we both know if they ever decide to combine, there's a lot of people on both those tours that aren't going to be on that tour because, like he said, it's supposed to be the best of the best, right? Well, if you combine the best of the best from those two leagues, there's going to be a lot of sad people. You got to think about it. These people that are getting paid at Live to be at Live just to get paid right off the bat, right? That's not going to exist no more. Live's not going to need to pay them.
You're still going to have, you know what? I disagree. I think you're still going to have those people still on that side, even though there's an opportunity. All right. It's not going to be required that they play against each other, but it's opportunity to be able to play against the best of the best, right?
Well, you don't think they're going to combine?
Have a whole lot of people on the left side, all right, that is going to say, I'm not going to the right side, and still those people will still get paid on the right side, and those people will have to play to get paid on the left side.
Yeah, I'm thinking if they join together, if they do finally combine them together.
As long as that commissioner is going to be there.
That's what I'm saying. If
that
it
will not happen.
happen,
There's only, and it's already starting to open up on the majors. So you're starting to see Live Golf players, starting to go play in these majors, and it's an off week for Live Golf. And I think Live Golf is cooperating in that manner to say, okay, we're not going to go up against the Masters. We're not going to go up against the US Open. We're not going to go up against any of the majors.
Anybody that you let us play in.
Right.
I think that's smart.
And nobody from the Live offices are saying, okay, if you go play over there, you're banned. You're fired.
Oh no, Live's all for it, and I agree. But right now,
but the PGA Tour's got their head up their asses, with people going over to Live. And, you're done. You're done.
Yeah, no, because honestly, the best golf is when they're all playing.
People were agreeing with this in the beginning that they made a choice, but now that this Live has not gone away, as a matter of fact, it's been flourishing. Now that Live is not going away, people are starting to realize, oh man, the PGA Tour is the one that's got their head up their ass.
Well, when you see the events, the majors, and they're there, you see what we're missing week to week. It always takes something for you to realize what you lost and what you don't have. And watching, well, I can watch Live, but Live is really laid back. I still have a hard time watching the professionals in shorts and stuff like that, and listening to the music.
I love it.
No, I didn't say there was anything wrong with it. I said I have a hard time still. I'm not my brain's still does not compute.
Right.
But then when I go and I see these same players on the PGA Tour, and it's all about golf, period. It's a different mindset. I'm looking at it, I'm like, I really enjoy. I miss them not being there. I miss the Brysons. I miss some of these guys that are out there because they're phenomenal, and they bring something new and different that the other players aren't getting, that extra competition, that extra push that they all need. Sometimes you need that competition, and I think it's missing, for a lot of these things. And I don't know. I mean, it could explain the runaway. It might not. It might be. But I would like to see them in more events. I can watch Live. I do watch Live. Sometimes I got to turn off the volume, but that's okay. You know what I mean? I still enjoy watching them, and I do prefer some of them. And we're spoiled with the PGA Tour. Like when Tiger plays, they'll show Tiger whether he's 90 strokes back, and they'll still show him. You know what I mean? Right. But with Live, it's like even keel. I'm watching and I'm looking like, who that?
They have cameras rolling everywhere.
Everywhere.
And their whole thing is let's live back this moment. And they go back and, hey, this is what Cam did on this hole, scored a birdie. Yep. So they're bringing highlights of every golfer.
Everything. Part of Live, and it's good. It's fun to watch, But I mean, I get confused sometimes because I don't know some of these guys that are playing on there. But I enjoy. I love golf. Period. I love golf. So,
but I disagree as far as the opportunities go away for some people. I think what they're saying.
No, I meant if they join together, if they put them together.
If it became a tour of one.
Yes.
But I think the tour is still going to be separated with some sort of agreement of crossing over.
I would like to see more crossover. 4 events doesn't seem enough. I'd like to see more. I think it'd be good for the PGA Tour.
And part of that is the point system as well. I mean, Liv has their own point system.
Mm-hmm.
Is that some way to say, okay, let's take the top 10 of that and give them world ranking points or whatever case might be?
You saw Ron. I mean, Ron's
there's a way of
working
it out. I mean, the PGA Tour gets shortened a lot because of weather or whatever case might be. There's some way of doing it, but that's
Well, I like Ron. Ron came out and said, "Let's go to 72 holes."
Yeah,
on Live. Let's do 72 holes, and I think when you do that, it strengthens what they have to do. You know what they need to get their points, and they got more to bargain with. Right now, you're only playing 54 holes.
All right. Well, we have to get on to our next segment here. It is In the Kitchen Pickleball Talk coming up next right here on Big's Golf Talk. We'll be right back.